Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. I had to pick up a package, so I had to start a few minutes late. But the package is a fan that seems like cannot aim upwards. Why? Why is a fan not able to lift upwards? Hey, Guts. Welcome. I mean, it's blowing out my hands and arms, I guess. It's nicer. But why can't I angle it up? I mean, I can. Just need something to, like, prop it upwards. My keys. Aha! My keys work. How's it going, Guts? I've been doing well. Loading in now. Yeah, on the... I got myself just basically a portable air cooler. Because it's just too hot. Yeah, the other one's broken. This is the one I had. And I don't know, it's probably really hard to see. Right here, it's sticking out. Basically, I think however this was plugged in, I think this part from the cable was supposed to be having an adapter that was this, and I probably plugged it in with it or put it away with it still plugged in from last year, and it broke. So this is garbage now. So I bought a different one. But just like this one, well, this one has like fans you can like angle up. The one I got doesn't. Why is it shit? God damn it. My room is getting hot because of the PC. Do you open your windows in my place? No, it's not because of the PC. So my apartment faces northwest. Like in front of me is northwest. And when it's sunset, the reason you see like a bright light on this wall is because when the sun is setting, it is literally straight into my apartment. It is like perfectly straight in. So it heats up from the sun, which is why I dislike the sun. So it's not the PC, because during the day, like it'll be warm potentially. It'll be like maybe 1 or 2 degrees warm. Once it's near the evening, like the last few hours before the end of the day, it goes up like 5 degrees, 6 degrees plus, you know, depending on like the day. So it's entirely the fact that it's northwest. Now, I have a really nice view, which is unfortunate that I literally have a thing covering the entire view. So I don't even actually get to experience the view during this time. So yeah, it is what it is. Well, yesterday we finished all the rooms. We put in the enemies. Oh, I want to look into E5. See the nav mesh settings one more time. I want to add the nav mesh modifier so the enemies don't go inside of a certain area. Actor class. Oh, it's select dynamic obstacle class from it. Yeah, okay. So we could do that. And we need to set up the boss rooms, and we need to set up the what's it called? Boss rooms and the actual navigation. Sorry, why is it blinking on me? The graphs. The layout graphs. Okay. So, I believe on this, wait, is it this one? Is it nav mesh bounce volume, or is this a different one? Did I get the wrong one? Oh, sorry, nav modifier volume, not bounce volume. This one. There we go. Okay. So instead of null, this needs to be a chart that can be designated in a spaces with insufficient free height above. Obstacle. Now, can I specify now The interesting thing is, I made an obstacle. But why? Bring this out here. Yeah, select navigate obstacle. But why is it red here? But it's orange here. I mean, that's probably a version thing. It's probably a version thing. It's probably not a big deal. So I guess whatever. Can I just make this... I do like a small one like this. I can do this. I can just make it like... God, okay. So I can just put this in the center and make this just really large. And because it's a lower level... Ha! Okay. So let's see if this works. So the enemies should all try to avoid going in here. Let's grab you guys. You should have avoided that area. Are they now working? So that's that's all working fine. If I come here, that guy should walk around. He should not go through. Okay. And if I come back here, he walks around. Okay. So they do walk around. They have a chance of going in here. Yep. Sweet. Okay, so that works. Okay, so getting this in is going to be real simple. So I'm going to copy the modifier volume and we just paste. Ooh, I need to modify potentially the location of these. Let's make this 0.25. Unlock. 25. There we go. So now, copy this to all of them. I'll just do it through the large ones last, because they're going to be a different size. I can just paste it in. Bam! Done. This is great. Thank you, Unreal, for just having like a one basically built in for what I want. I don't know why it's orange though, compared to the demos red, but doesn't matter. Okay, there goes all the small rooms. Now the large rooms. Yes. Yes. I thought I was going to put in like multiple here, but because it's all slightly lower, this makes it so easy. By the way, I'm assuming you probably can't hear the fan. Or can you hear the fan when I talk? You shouldn't be. It's relatively quiet, but I can definitely hear it. Hopefully you guys can't. Don't think so? Okay, perfect. I can turn it up still on my strength. Yeah, plus the music's playing, yeah. So if anything, you probably, it might seem like just background noise. That'll probably be just toned down by everything. There we go. Okay. Done. Holy shit. I did not expect that to take seconds. Okay. So navigation, that is now set up. Okay, next up we need to set up the graphs, the layout graphs. So I'm going to take my current graph. New folder. Levels. I'm here. Block out level 1. So we need 3 levels that are all going to be bigger than the last. Right. So actually, let's. So the first one. So this is the one you start out on, right? This is the first level. We don't want a 15 path size. That's too much. Right? Because this is too big. Okay, we'll do it like this. All right, so that's too big of a level. So let's go with smaller. So what if we start the first one, let's say is 6 rooms, which he calls the boss. That's 6 a little small. 8. Which means it's the spawn room, the boss room, and 6 rooms in between. 7. We'll do 5 rooms in between, so it makes it easier to calculate with. Then this has 4 extra paths. I'm gonna make 2 to 3. This is from branch 2 to main start. So this one could be 2 to 3 as well. And this one is branch to branch. Maybe I don't even have this one. So if I did build, we now have a considerably smaller one. And this seems like a better starting one. So effectively we have 7. So we have 5 rooms plus the boss. Then we have a couple more rooms on the side. Few more. I can actually make this one also 2 to 3. So have them all of them be 2 to 3. There we go. Okay. Let's do that for the first one. For the second one, I want to do so each level is going to be bigger, right? So if this one's 7, the next one will be 8. Or do we want to increase it by 2 rooms each time? Two rooms might be a little too much, because I'm also going to increase these paths. So this one's going to be 2 to 4 on all of these. And I'm still not going to have this one. So this one's just a bit bigger. Okay. And now we need the last one. So this one will be 9. This will have this. So I will do 2 to 4 on... Oh, interesting. Use the numpad for that. For this. Yeah, so this one's just considerably bigger. As another kind of route to take. Looking good. If I look at the, it might be really hard to see this grid. I might reduce the size of this grid. Looking at this, this is 2, 4, 6 wide. What's my grid at? 10. I mean, honestly, 6 then is fine. I mean, 10 is fine. Because that allows us to have a little more. So that's 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that's 9. So if I wanted a little more vertical, I could reduce the grid size. I could make the grid the same size as the node. So it'd be like 7, 7, 10. Incentivize it to be a little bit more vertical. This will be 8, 8, 10. 9, 9, 10. Okay. We need more 1x2 rooms, I think. I think that's going to be the main thing. Once we have more 1x2 rooms. But, okay, so we have this. We can save them all. So we need to modify our hub, right? In our hub, when we enter this, it loads in the first level, and we want to load in the new levels. So here, we just need to swap this up. Well, for that, we need to make the new levels, I guess, first. So, let's do... I just duplicate these. Copy here. Block out level 1, 2, 3, 1. So on block out level 1, the only thing we need to swap out are these. So swap out the graph, save. 2. In, save 3. Excellent. Okay. So now if I was to play Dungeon 1, long load. Why is it a long load? This is not looking good. One more time. What's the problem? Randomize seed build. It failed to build? Why? Okay, what's going on? The test. It built. It builds fine. Maybe the problem is just it's too small. Okay, fine. Let's put it back at 10, 10, 10. You're just having problems with the grid being small. Okay, now I'm unsure. Let me go to here. Oh, still fine. Hey, Sergio, welcome in. Can lay in beginner using Unreal Engine. Is that a plugin? Oh, this? Yeah, this is Dungeon Architect. This is Dungeon Architect. It's what assembles all my rooms to create a dungeon. What's the problem, though? Why is it not working? Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you found them useful. Why are we having this issue again? This was not an issue before. Right, if I just go to the blockout testing, and just to here, this loads. So this is fine. So... okay, let me... okay, let me try something else. Blockout testing. Let me just put in... it's not you. This graph in here. Oh, okay. So it's something else that is from the other ones. Do I not have the right? Save. I don't have the right module data in here. Okay. Module data is from the other one. So now after this, it should work. Go. Save. Play. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's turn off the auto exposure. Use material ID from Maya. I just need to assign different materials to the object and then export. Yep. Simple as that. Now, ideally, just keep in mind, whenever you export an object with multiple material IDs, each one is a draw call. So you want to have as few materials as possible. When you put that into Unreal, you have different materials for Maya, but it's not working on Painter. Painter, it does not like multiple materials. I think it's possible, but it's like a pain in the butt. Because you can't like paint across multiple of them at the same time or some stuff. You're not planning to use it on Unreal, just want to paint on Painter? Ah, okay. But yeah, that's all you need normally. Choose colors instead of material? Oh, the colors are in a material. To put a color, you have to have a material. Yeah, because materials are what holds all the information of how something looks. So a material can hold your color information, your texture information, you know, whatever else. Just basically, it's how that object looks. Effectively, is held by the material. You can make the object entirely unlit or lit or right, all that, but it's all material. When you go from Maya to Painter, it should appear different texture sets. Yeah, that I can't help you with. That you gotta take to Google.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
It works. Cool. Okay. Ads time, and then so I don't forget, I need to update my project settings with the maps and stuff. And also, we do add the boss rooms. I'm sure you're doing it right in Maya. Yeah. Yep. All it's fine. I mean, the fact that Unreal reads the materials should tell you that you're doing it correctly. Right? Simple as that. Yeah, depending, like sometimes when you have like an Unreal model and for some reason you like bring in or you have like 10 materials and they're all the same material but there's 10 slots, bringing into Maya will make it read, will make them all one material slot because it sees, oh, these are all the same materials, so it assigns one material to all of them, and so when you re-export it, it kind of collapses all of those down to that one material slot. Which is a problem when you don't want that to happen. But when, you know, assuming you have different material names on everything, different materials on everything, then it's fine. But that happens when you go from Unreal to Maya, not from Maya to Unreal. Maya to Unreal, it'll read everything properly. Maya is the one that's like, yeah, all these are named the same, so we want to combine them, which is good. I have used that intentionally to combine materials effectively. Okay, I need to go, I think it's packaging. Okay, yeah. So we want to change these. Okay, not just insert. Oh, I can do. Let me type it in. Right. So, actually, you know what? Let me move these to the maps folder. Let's make it easy. Move here. Okay. Yep. I mean, I don't know like what it's gonna be like at the end, but for now, at least, it makes it easier for me to find it So does the image doesn't continue to like update all the time. Yeah, if I quickly yes, this is the thing I generated. Basically, kind of, I was just looking for like a main character. So this fits kind of for the what I'd want like the main character to be effectively. Bright red hair, all good. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Don't care about whatever's around and you know all this stuff. It's like yeah, whatever. Good enough. You know, good enough. And art is fun. You always have a better luck with asking an artist to make something and magically give you something perfect. I mean, yeah, because an artist is going to do a better job, honestly, because they are. But I don't know what it's going to look like in the end. Paying an artist to do it when I don't have a guide to begin with, pointless. Plus, this is the block out, right? So there's no reason for it. Okay, so we do have now this. Right, this is all working technically. I don't like the fact that she's jumping into there. I do not like it. Do I still have the boss room indicator? I don't recall if I still have the boss room indicator. Let's go find... See if I can find the boss room. I killed everyone? Oh, there's a whole second level here. Yeah, this is now like considered large rooms. Okay, what I probably want to do is change the modules to have fewer large rooms. Oh, wait a second. This is a problem. Why did these guys spawn? Why did these guys spawn? Why'd they hit me? What? What am I thinking about getting playtesters? I mean, you can already get the last month's version on Patreon if you wanted to playtest the game. I release an update once a month. The next one's coming this weekend. For people that want to do like a super like pre-alpha test of it, and just help support me. I want to reduce the amount of large rooms, I think. I want to reduce the amount of large rooms. I also want to increase the dash distance. Not dash distance, but oh, this is the largest of the rooms. Okay, let me modify this stuff. So I want to modify module database. Okay. So I don't want to open all of them. I guess I should do this. I like how shift opens. Can I do? I wish there was a hotkey that opened all of them one level. Shift opens all of them, including all children. Right? If I did this, right, all children open. If I just want to open the one level in, can't do it. Okay. Spawn and boss we're good on. This is just the Y room. Okay, so regular rooms are going to be 1. The large room already is 0.5. We want to do even less, probably. To do like 0.3 for any large room. I wish this wasn't a 0 to 1 scale on each one of these. Oh, this is... That's the large. No, it's not large. Large U. This is just the regular room. 1. 1. Large. Large. Back to 1. 1 large. Oh, this is the 3 tall. So the super tall one, I'm gonna make it very rare. 0.1. Built. Okay. You found the issue? So when import and painter, you have to disable UDIMs. Oh yeah, don't use UDIMs. Yeah, don't use UDIMs. I think if you use Unreal's what's it called? That's the material. The textures. Oh crap! Name escapes me. Like ever, just ever. Not for games. I mean, you can if you use the virtual textures. If you use virtual textures in Unreal, they support UDIMs. Obviously, VFX, film all does UDIMs and everything. But yeah, games usually are done without UDIMs. And while virtual textures does support UDIMs, it's still not great. Yeah. Like virtual textures has other issues, basically. Like when I used virtual textures, one of the things I ran into as a problem was they just kept going blurry. And that might be fixed in 5.4, but at least before, it just resulted in blurry textures, which is a problem, because you don't want that. Try to find the boss room. A large room. That's the first large room. That's a lot of mobs in this large room. I probably want to tone it down, but there's very few up top. So yeah, the way we need to tone this down is by basically doing spawn regions and stuff like that. Videos look useful when you're learning about random stuff. Yeah, they're useful. They were never used in games in general because they were not supported. Unreal has only recently started supporting UDIMs, but it still has some issues. I don't know if those issues have been fixed. It's possible they've been fixed, but they weren't a little while ago. Where the hell is this boss room? Is it too big of an area? Have I made even this is too big? Ah, there's the boss room. Okay. You can jump. Okay, so you can jump out. I don't know why you were stuck there. Okay, so here's the boss room, right? But we haven't put the boss rooms in. Okay. Let's set up the boss rooms. For first level, that was actually kind of large. I might make it smaller. Still. Let's adjust it to make it smaller. So I want to update 1, 2, and 3. So let's do this. So for the first one, I'm gonna have the main path still be 7. I'm gonna remove this. It's a little bit smaller. Reminds you of Warhammer. I believe with all the assets and actors will be fine. With all the assets and actors will be fine. What do you mean? I don't follow what you're referring to. That's all. You're talking about how big the place is? Two, 3. Make this 1, 2, 3 is fine. So like 1, 2, 3. Side of the room. Yeah. No, my worry wasn't so much the size of the room; it's the size of the entire thing. Because this is the first level you go into, and I don't want it to be like entirely like, oh crap, where am I? Where am I going? This is too big. So maybe I make this smaller. So now this is considerably smaller than it was. So this is now 1, 2, 3 in either one. So this one now is 1 higher here. I'll do 1, 2, 3 still on these guys. This now has a new path that's also 1, 2, 3. So it's just, yeah, I just don't want to have too big of an area. So the way it's currently configured is the what, 3 of the rooms somewhere here will have power-ups. And if there's, let's say, 20 rooms, it's going to be hard to find the power-ups. So especially on the first like floor, I want it to be relatively few floors or relatively few rooms, so it should be easy to get through all the rooms if you wanted to get the power-ups and any drops to fight the boss. Then as it gets more and bigger rooms, you have to go through more and areas to find the power-ups. Potentially, maybe I increase the number of power-ups every level as well. So I could do it that way, that maybe level 1 will have 2, level 3 will have 3. Sorry, level 1 will have 2, level 3 will have 1 greater, then 1 greater, 1 greater. My brain for some reason is can't do simple +1 math right now. So I might change it to be that, because I think that make it a little bit easier. And I might add in a power-up that shows you what the room would drop. So if you saw like, so you got the power-ups, maybe you'll see like the icons that says this drops a card, or this drops what a random item type thing. Or like it'll show you where the cards are. Yeah, let's do that. So these are again 1, 2, 3, all. This one, I'm going to keep this as what it is. This one will be just 2 to 4, 2 to 4, 2 to 4. I'll drop you. Yeah. Okay, so that'll be level 3. Looks good. So now let's do the boss rooms. So we have these guys. Now, I just want to basically modify these to work with the layouts of the system we had before. So what I can do is here, bring this out. This is going to be a 2x2 area. Okay, can I select you? This is the old boss font, which you don't want. I mean, there's a lot of things here I'd want to change, potentially. A lot of things I'd want differently. Okay, let's make a new one then. Let's make a new one. It'll be easier. I'll grab you though. Okay. So I want it to be 2x2, and actually I'll make it 2x2x2, even though I don't need to. Just so there's nothing above it, just straight above it. There'll be like at least one gap here. All of these in their respectable areas. Go in the center. For now, I'm not gonna do like a big complex room, most likely. One second. Gotta do something real quick. Or check something real quick, Earl. I want to see. Okay. Oh, did I not copy this? I thought I got all of the walls. It's not. Did I move it? Okay, all the walls are in. So I now need to modify you. Now this doesn't have a nav mesh, right? Yeah, this doesn't have a nav mesh. So let's add a nav mesh. Okay, so now let's put in I'm gonna put in all the bosses into the same dungeon layout for now. This does mean that this one that is built upon dropping won't be able to drop and have the drop mechanic unless I make this thing 3 tall and put the entrance here. So there's one above and one below. If I did this, then I can have it drop. Oh. Now that's a thought. All in. So one on this side, one on this side, this side, and this side. I could put it on each one of these. It won't hurt. And then what I can do is create a blueprint that will spawn it based on the boss that's in, but I think we go with... I think we just go with the manual rooms for each one. Okay, So we have this. Um, rooms, boss room. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, Al. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I want to grab you. And I want to grab... What's this? Teleport to safety zone. Yeah. And kill zone. Yeah, I want to grab all of these. Paste.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
There we go. So now, on vacation for a week. Ooh, that sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. Well, as we're going, I'm gonna see if I have a cold drink in the fridge. Be right back. I don't. It makes me sad. I drank all the cold drinks. I only have like mildly cool drinks. I guess only this is the one for this spider. I guess, yeah, this map won't work for anyone else. So... yeah, I'll make this one just for the spider. We'll make them for each one, sort of. Because the spider has specific mechanics with dropping, like, into an area, and then dropping on top of you again, and so you can't have just like the flat area. Okay, let's do let's do something like this. I'm gonna have the border all around, of course, be fine. Right, so, and obviously we need to have the area in the middle be fine as well. So, let's do, make this full width here. And then just scale it down to around here. Place it in the middle, okay. And now we can do a few areas where we can have the spider drop down, and you drop down to your death. Okay. So, something like this. Now, I think this is a bit too big of a jump. No. Not too big of a jump. And the spider here comes. So it is possible. Awesome. I think it's a little bit rough though. So I think I'll do a little helper area. Maybe like this. Makes the shape here a little more interesting. It allows this to jump over. Yeah, I like that. And oh, I need to adjust the I'm in game mode. Oh no, I'm not. Where is the bounds? Why don't I see? Oh, is it just because it's so bright it is overpowering any other thing? Is that the problem? No. I mean, I literally cannot see it. Oh, there we go. I toggled game mode like multiple times and it would not appear. That is so weird. Okay, I need to do one of these. Actually, it doesn't need to be all the way down there. It just needs to be like here. Okay. So now the spider knows that this is all traversable. Boom. Okay. So that's all still working. Great. Okay, I want to see where's the room manager. Is that all encompassing? No. It should be all encompassing. And the other thing I need to do is I need to have these walls. I think I need to have, I don't want them all the way from the bottom up. I think I take all of these walls. Now, I want to remove the actor component in all of them. If I was to, with them all selected, replace them with this static mesh, it does indeed remove the actor component then. Sweet. Because I don't want them to moving up and down. want these ones to be just always closed. They'll still have the same look, but basically, if I was to look from here, right, I want those to still be there. Now it's shadowed, but let's not worry about that. That's fine. Okay. So this looks good. What if I delete you, put you in here, save. Let's relaunch. I want to make sure everything's fine. Yeah, seems fine. Save. Problem you're having is with this guy? This guy's fine. If I delete you and save, you're fine. If I put you in and save you, you're complaining. Arrow 1 that is not something. He doesn't even finish the sentence. Is edited early by his attached child. Oh, this? Yeah, I know it does. I put it there. From the parent. Okay, fine. I don't know why you're complaining now. The only reason I added that arrow, by the way, underneath the other arrow is because this arrow has no controls. So if I ever want to like have that arrow displayed, if I want this arrow to be visible in game, I can't do it. Also, let me go here. We need to change this lower. Okay, I need to go like 1,000. Still be fine. Okay, you're still fine to be visible. That's there to turn off the mobs from being able to see, visible on the upper levels, right? Because once you get, once your character gets low enough, you just don't want them to be visible. So maybe just 1,000. Yeah, like here. Once the camera's here, which means the character is lower. Yeah, this should be better. Okay. Let's. I'm gonna change this boss room to boss room. Great spider. Okay, just load up any other room first. Yes. Build module cache. Save. Okay. We're good here. We're fine here. Close all of you guys down. Close you. Okay. So this one's done. Obviously, it's not as nice of a room as this. For now, it's okay. We can adjust all that later. But we need to get the other ones in as well. So I'm going to duplicate the Great Spider. This is going to be Dracathrax. Dracothrax. There's no N. My mistake. That's N seemed out of place. And I need one that is steel claw. Okay. So for you, enemy, throw you down. Now for these guys, yeah, I don't want it to be a massive thing, so I'm actually going to make this one tall. This has something else selected besides static meshes. There we go. Delete all of you guys. Delete you. We don't need the teleport to safety zone. We don't need the kill zone. Oh, I need to create the new center of room for each one of these. Okay, we're good. We need to modify the spider one as well. That's a problem there. It's a little bit outside of where it's supposed to be. Which means I'm going to delete actually Steel Claw. I'm going to fix up this one, and then I'm going to copy it over. What I can do is grab one of the large rooms. Grab you. Grab you. Copy. Paste. So this was the entire width. Okay. So now we have this, which is, you know, effectively the same thing, but where's the navigation? But now we don't need to worry about. Okay. I also want to copy over the modifier volume. There we go. So he's going to want to avoid these areas. He's going to be fine in the other ones. Now, I don't have the jump set in. Because I can jump here, right? He's not going to jump to me. So we want to set up the jumps for both of the levels. So let's do that. And I'll bring these in also to the other level. Yeah, just have the jumps here. I don't want him jumping like across. I think this is fine. In both scenario. Copy, save. Paste. Let's raise this up. So Spidey can jump diagonally across all of them, just like the other ones. Excellent. So if I was to come from here. Okay, so that's working, right? Because this just has gaps. Right, we still have this problem. Where for some reason, it will hard freeze if it charges you. Sometimes. That's still not fixed. Crap. Let's see. Paper CD. It's some issue with paper CD. I make this. I take a screenshot of this. Yeah. So probably need to find out about this later. Hopefully that's copied is fine. Thankfully, there's a send and restart. I don't really care about sending the information, but the restart is just too good to pass up. So I just always press send and restart. Otherwise, I just press restart. Okay. I don't think we lost anything. Except the open windows, which is fine. Okay. Let's go to rooms. Duplicate you. Actually, wait. No. Before I do that, I did want to have this one be too tall. I didn't want it to be too tall. Okay. So now I'm going to duplicate you, and this is going to be steel claw. Oh yeah, also in the room manager, I believe I need to also turn on force activated room. Yes. For all of these. Because otherwise it's not going to activate potentially. Yeah, and I need some enemies actually here. Mob spawn locations, because this one is going to have mob spawns, but the other ones are not. I could add some. It could be good to have a few mobs here. So this one will always have 4. Actually, this one will always have more than 4. I'll have them always have 8. Because this one relies on having mobs. Because his ability kind of aggroes and powers ups the nearby enemies. So if there's no nearby allies for him, his power is not that great. Okay. So that is good. We now have this. We now need to go and create the module bounds for every single one of these. So, copy here. Level 1, 2, and level 3. I copied the wrong thing. Module database is what I meant to copy. Copy. Level 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why it opens them as just 3 of them. I want to open them all separately. Why does it do that? Like, I understand they're all the same base, but that's not what I want. Yeah, level 1 should be the spider. Actually, I want this still here. Level 2 is Dragothrax. And level 3 is Steel Claw. Build. Okay. So now we need to update the maps. To use these. Hmm? Yeah, looking good. Oh, and I also want to bring in, right, we have the skylight that we added in from for our testing. I'll grab that.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh. Okay. When you have multiple texture sets in Painter, it exports multiple maps. You look at the forums from 3 years ago, people have been asking for Adobe to implement a tool for combining those textures. Found a free tool to do it. Just tested it in Unreal. Looks awesome. Awesome. Yeah, they don't have one by default. That's why it's kind of a pain in the ass to work with multiple materials in Painter, but I'm glad there's somebody made a tool for it. Thank goodness. So wait a second. When you're saying you're combining them, what exactly is it doing? Because did you lay out the UVs, it's just a 0 to 1 space, and you just assign materials for ease of use, and there's nothing overlapping? Or did you like have like UDIMs and there's all separate materials entirely, and it's somehow like put them side to side in a texture space? Because one thing you could do, and this is something not many people do, it seems, I'm not sure why, and this is not something I just played around with, is you can have more UV sets. So you could have just multiple UV sets if you wanted to, theoretically. So instead of UDIMs, you'd have UV sets. So they're all in 0 to 1, but the ease of UDIMs is it's one texture that controls it all, one material. That's what the beauty of UDIMs is. In one UV with everything without overlapping shells, the texture sets are applied to different parts of one UV. The expert creates multiple base color textures, for example. So the question then becomes from me to you is, why did you set up multiple materials? It's just for ease of working then, right? So you can just work on one thing without it affecting everything else. Yeah, okay. It's been a while since I've done this. Now that I think about how it was set up, how I used to do it, then yeah. I would set it up that way, make it easier to work with, but then I want to recombine it all. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that makes sense. I've turned on my fan at full blast. It is now record high in this room. Thank you, little fan. Every little bit helps. It has RGB lights on it. For some reason. Well, I say RGB lights. It has mostly just green lights. He just has the green light. Well, materials in Painter makes it so much easier to paint, apply different effects, and all of that. Yeah. So the one downside of using something like Painter or just anything like that I can't believe you don't have a cold. I went to get one, but I drank them all before. It is right now 77 degrees in my room. The hell is it in caterpillars? 25 caterpillars. Exactly. In my room. It is not pleasant. It is cooler outside by 4 degrees. Almost boiling water. So today the highest is 77. This Sunday, the highest is 88. Dear God. And then it's going to be 86, 87. Yeah, it's miserable this coming up. Over the weekend. We'll see. It's been rough actually streaming. Like late into the time with the heat. Hey Terry, welcome in. How's it going? To 83 degrees where you are? Oh, that's terrible. My parents have it like super bad. It's over 100 degrees where they're at 9:40 p.m. Yeah. Brutal. 16 Celsius here, or 61 freedoms. Yeah, that sounds lovely. 61 freedoms is a nice amount of freedoms. You usually want less freedom. The smaller the freedom number is, the better. As much as we're all about freedom in America, especially it's 4th of July, you know, we want the lower number. We want the less of the freedom units. Okay. So everything seems to be working. Let's try this now. Right. You're saying something about Painter? 91 here in California, where my parents are, which is also California. It's been over 100 degrees where they are. It's bad. So welcome in, Sergio. Okay, so so this is our hub, right? This is still all good. I don't know, why am I going invisible? The heck happened here? Okay, let me see. Weapons. Spell projectile. Wait, what the hell happened here? What? What happened to you guys? Imported, displayed. Oh, not this crap. This is a bug that has been around for way too long. I don't know what causes this. I mean, one of you guys know. Where, for some reason, it will get stuck at 64 instead of the actual resolution. No matter, like, what. That's that working with software like Painter is, your resolution is tied to the texture resolution. There's no infinite scaling like tileable textures, where you can have infinite resolution to zoom in with. I'm pretty sure this is not a restart thing. I think I need to kill the like intermediate folder or something. Let's find out. Yeah, just there. It was loaded. And then it went away. Yeah, see, it's stuck. Okay. Let me try. I killed the intermediate folder. And also for the, if you're awful with 2D art, my characters, all of this is 3D to 2D conversions. Ah, god damn. Okay, how do I fix this? I've only ever had this happen at work. Crap. UE5, texture stuck at 64. A lot of people, including me, complaining about this. Setting the texture to sharp and zero fixes it, although not the solution. Yeah, that's not the solution. Yeah, why is the texture group broken? Yeah, 3D to 2D conversion. Yeah, that's. I mean, when I had play, right? This is Manny. This is like your Manny character. It's just I'm rendering him this way. Okay, so why does this happen? I mean, really, I could do mip-map 0. I don't really want these to mip-map in general. Let me see if I can find anyone talking about solution. Figured out weeks, months since the issue happened again. Between then, learned a lot of blah, blah, blah. Outcome was 64 with 64 textures and everything looked crap. It was nothing to do with shaders or textures or blah, blah, blah. In the engine settings, hold on. Let me set this back how it was. In the engine settings, under general, in the engine settings, I'll probably project settings, engine, general. The location are your derived data caches was set to a drive the letter didn't exist. Is it editor preferences? I mean, mine doesn't even have a path. I'm confused. Mine doesn't have a path to even... In the engine settings under general. I mean, this is not engine settings. This is editor preferences. Is there a separate engine settings? No, it's in editor preferences global. Okay. So what if I specify a path for it? Restart. Don't save. I'll just put it somewhere on my drive. But I don't know why it has to recompile everything. I'm confused. It's not like I have no like hard drive space. I have a lot of space. So I don't know why it's complaining. If that's the problem. If it's not this, then I'll reset it back. This is troubleshooting live. Now add to the direct cache folder in your project directory. I can delete the content of the folder. This will force Unreal to regenerate the cache. So hold on. So I could have deleted this folder. Okay, I'm gonna see if this fixes it. If it does, I'm gonna clear it, delete the folder, and have it recompile because I don't want to have an extra folder. I want to know if this is the fix for it. I don't know what the derived data cache is because it's empty. It has the virtual texture stuff, but I'm not doing anything with it. I don't have virtual textures even enabled. At least not intentionally. Real bizarre. Thank goodness I bought the fan. Thank goodness I bought the fan. Open it. That looks good so far, but should I wait for it to finish? Okay, so this is fixed. Okay. Edit preferences. Um, close you. Delete that folder. And now I'm going to relaunch it. If it's still fixed, then we know the solution. The solution is easy as deleting one folder that is not the content of it anyway. So this is gonna be good to know as the fix. No. Interesting. People said to delete the folder. But that's not fixing it. Right? Because I just, again, delete it. That folder's gone. If I search drive, there's nothing else here. Okay, well, in that case, I'll set it to be that path again, assuming that I'll have an external cache or like a non-project specified cache. I mean, I guess I could put the cache to be that folder. What if I do that? Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Hold on. The one other question I have is if I set it to be, it's not project settings, it's editor preferences. So it's for everything, right? So project specific override for the local cache. Yeah, let's do this one then. What if I put it back into itself? In its own project, in its own location. The video looks oversaturated. Is it in your end? No, it looks good. Never mind. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I cannot control. I mean, I can control, I guess, the saturation stuff. If I like tweaked it in OBS and stuff, but no, I didn't do that. A lot of people are complaining about this issue, by the way, in 5.4 after upgrading their project, which is interesting. Wait for it to recompile. I set it basically to its own folder, so project specific. If that fixes it, then cool. I guess problem solved. Come on! Almost there. Almost there. If you guys like anime, have not seen Steins Gate, go watch it. Go watch Steins Gate. My all-time favorite anime. Ten out of 10, your fork? Wait, did you make a 3D fork? Is that what you're implying? Come on, why is it stuck on last 11? It's a reference to the show? I've rewatched the show several times. I don't remember a fork reference. Unless it happened like in one episode. I don't remember a fork thing. What's the fork thing? Actually, I rewatched this, the second season not so long ago. Okay. This is fine. It's working. This is the stupidest thing in the world. It's... So for some reason, now it's putting in the information in here. Right? But before it was empty. I don't know why. So I guess here's the solution for anyone that needs it. If for some reason your display texture resolution becomes 64 by 64, no matter what stuff you have in here, the solution is to go into your editor preferences, search for your data cache, and then you can just set a project local path, and I just put it into its own folder that it itself created and failed to use. And it's fine. I don't need like a global one or anything. I set the local one to its own location, and it's fine. So weird. But you know what? There's the fix for anyone needs it. That's... You know, I might make a short on that or something. Or like a small video. Because I've had that happen, and it's such a pain in the butt to fix. But now I know the solution, so thank you. Thank you, internet. Okay, so now that means we can do the test, which is what we wanted to do the test before. Do I not have the hub? It's a favorite. Okay, that was odd. Right, so we're fine here. It takes a moment for things to load. But assuming it loads, we're fine. Probably not the best idea to go in with this. But let's see. Let's see how it is. I should tweak the damage values. Yeah, I should tweak the damage values. This definitely needs a lot more damage. Okay, let's tweak the damage values. Let's do that next. Weapons. Let's tweak the greatsword, spell projectile, and the air blade. So the projectile. Oh, it's currently doing 10 damage. Yeah, that should not do 10 damage.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I'll make them all do 25. Yeah, there we go. That should be better. Okay. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some more cold drink, or at least try to from the faucet. I'll be right back. I'm back. You know, I'm surprised that this fan is actually working as well as it is. Also, it uses water to cool, which is still bizarre. Like, it feels colder. I mean, I'm having max strength and using water, but it's so weird. That's working that way. I can show you guys. I mean, probably, it's called a cooler humidifier, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a cooler humidifier, but still, like, this is what I got. The ice is misleading. Also, it's not plugged in, and yet it's showing as though it's working. I mean, this is just all sorts of false advertising. So, but yeah, it helps. Either way, it helps. I think I'd probably, without it, I'd probably already end the stream because it's way too hot. Okay. So, damage has been adjusted. Let's see how damage is now. So, right, so we have our stuff. Let's go load in and let's just try it out. So, our goal is to find the boss and to beat him. I want to have okay, that was terrible. Okay, the blocking does not seem to be working very well. That worked. Oh, you know, maybe when it's so close, when it's point blank, it might think it's coming from like the inside or something. That might be it. Okay. Why do I have to hit you so many times? Oh, you know what it is? I need to adjust their health numbers. Yeah, I remember. We made their health considerably higher. But yeah, I need to adjust their health, potentially. The fourth thing is like the code for after he goes back to meet her for the first time. I mean, that is okay, odd. That is a very specific and very can't believe you remember that. If that's how that played out. I remember when in the second season, I don't remember the fork at all, genuinely. I don't know if you're wrong or not, because I just don't remember the fork. And I don't know if it's because I don't remember the fork or because the fork wasn't there. Yeah, so this is the boss. Okay, there he goes. Oh, okay, so he died there. I need to make it so... Also, I didn't get a single card and I want to fight the boss. That was stupid. So I'm going to make it so... Let me open my spreadsheet. Okay, power-ups. That I want to do a couple power-ups. I haven't put it in here. Teleport marker. Place marker when room is open, then teleport back to marker. Super jump. Oh, I already got super jump. Double jump. A fork is a very real thing. Yeah, I probably don't remember the first one. The first season. It's been a while since I've seen. The second season was more recent in my head, and it's definitely not in the second season. I still remember. I was telling my my friend to watch Steins Gate, and I was like, yeah, it's just so good. Like and this was after I only watched it once, like many years ago, and I kept telling him about it. I'm like, go watch it, go watch it. And then I was watching it with him, and I forgot that the first half is just all setup, and is pretty slow. Like the first 11 episodes or so, and then it gets so insane that my memory of it was so positive that I didn't even remember that the fact that the first half was slow, that the second half was just so awesome. That I just forgot what the entire setup of the first half of season 1. Because it's needed. It needs that, you know, setup. because you need to get attached to the characters and everything. You remember a very specific thing? Really bawling your eyes out? Yeah, there's quite a few moments that are pretty sad. To be fair. In case nobody has watched it, don't spoil anything. But if you guys haven't seen it, and I don't like time travel. I don't like multiple timelines. I don't like I don't like the multiverse crap. This is a timeline anime. This is like not timeline. This is a well, I guess yeah, timeline time travel anime that does it so well that I didn't have a problem with it, and I hate that stuff. So if you're like, oh no, you know, I don't like time travel stuff, for someone that like me that doesn't like that stuff, it was still good. Okay. So this is the second boss. The second boss, I'm gonna have him be 1500 health. The spider's gonna have 1000 health. Okay. Yeah, you guys are tanky. I feel like you guys can be 100 is gonna be our baseline. So 4 hits. One day you'll try to watch Evangelion 2. But I'm good at watching Code Geass. So Code Geass, actually, like, I watched it. I watched the entire thing. And I enjoyed it, and then I stopped enjoying it, but I finished it. Because it was just a fantasy magic anime that near the end added mecha. I don't actually like mecha. I don't like mecha anime. I am very much I don't enjoy sci-fi much either. The specifics like Star Trek, Star Wars, like actual like futuristic sci-fi. I don't like that either. You just said you don't like mecha? Oh, I missed that. I read the one after it. I read the bowling and I read the Evangelion. Yeah, but Evangelion is a mecha, so something to keep in mind. Skeleton can be 200. I guess I don't need to put anything in here. This is the regular skeleton. The small guy can be like 75. Yeah, for me, like, I don't like mecha because I just like magic and fantasy too much as a genre, and mecha just feels like very, like, you don't get those cool like explosions and like and all the fantasy stuff that I enjoy. I mean, it's also like I don't like watch just like fighting. Okay. Still haven't watched Frieren? No. I don't think so. It's... Is this an anime or is this a movie? It is an anime. No, I have not seen this one. Really? Hold on. Is it available? Watch online? Oh, I think it is. It is. It's on Crunchyroll. Yeah, the one. So the ones that I recently watched that are super good. Can I just look at my previous watch list? Not watch list. History, I guess. So I just finished watching Kaiju number 8, which was fantastic. I was hesitant on it for a bit, but I started watching it. I was like, okay, it's good. Because I didn't realize that... I'm not going to spoil anything. I'll tell you this way. I didn't realize the first episode was called The Man Who Became a Kaiju. I thought it was not that. And so it became quite interesting. I finished watching the newest season of the regular Magic High. Oh, that's another thing. I do not enjoy watching anime with weak protagonists. I don't enjoy, like, baby, oh no, everything, I'm bad at everything protagonists. There are exceptions. But in general, I don't like them. I like badass protagonists. Very overpowered badass protagonists. That's my thing. Like Solo Leveling, I watched recently, which was fantastic. I dropped Demon Slayer for that reason. No. Solo Leveling was fantastic. Also, the wrong way to use healing or to use healing magic is also a fantastic anime that came out recently. And then obviously Jujutsu Kaisen. That's pretty much all I got. But yeah, all that stuff is so good. Saying weak cast reminds me of Mirai Nikki. I watched Mirai Nikki. It's not great. Like it was a good start to it, but the ending I remember wasn't really good. Yeah, Future Diaries. Yeah. Yeah, the protagonist wasn't exactly great. But yeah, that's kind of how it is for me. Mushrooms 200. Yep. Mushrooms a ranged enemy, actually. It should be lower. But he's a really tanky one, so I'll keep him high. But it's fine. You can be lower. So I'm not changing it. So originally we adjusted this to be quite high. Now I'm changing it to be lower. And I'm considering it basically by amount of hits. So a hit is going to be 25 damage. So based on, I want it to be 3 hits. Oh, actually, you know what? I should lower it a level below, and I'll do that in a second. This one's going to be 75. You can be 100. This one could be 75 too. Yep, I already got it. I already got all the free for the month stuff. Yeah, there's some, I think there was something interesting there. Yeah, I already own everything. This one was interesting that it had the ability to have just NPCs walking around, not like Interesting NPCs. This one, the Mega Magic Bundle, I'm probably going to utilize. This, I'm probably going to utilize in my project. Because this seems great. I'll need to look through them and see what I can grab, but it has like a full like Meteor Storm effect. So, yeah, I'm going to be grabbing this. And then there's some like environments. This is actually pretty cool. This one is not very good. This ultimate character, which, you know, comes with basically a pre-made system. But when it came out, I looked at the reviews and everyone's like, not very good, not very good, not very good. Not very good. Not very good. It's free, but it's just not very good. And I think it's more so... It's not that it's probably bad. It's just... this one is probably, from what I read, because I was curious, is very much not modular and built to easily modify and to fit your own project. So... It's, yeah, lots of system error, even on the demo map. In short, more time to correct the many faults than the code yourself. That's a lot of people are saying this. Fresh project stuff don't work. How does stuff like this end up on the marketplace? Right? So everyone's complaining about stuff like that. It might get fixed and stuff like that, but this one doesn't seem like it's great. But the effects one. This is great. I'm probably gonna get this. Even if I don't use the effects for the player, I might use for enemies. But things like this, the spinning fire orbs, yeah, I can use that. Absolutely. Yeah, Steel Claw is the last enemy. You're gonna have 2,000. Okay, so if I want this guy to die in 4 hits, he can technically have 100 health, which would be 25 times 4, or he could have 76 health, which would still make it 4 hits. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to remove about 15 health from each one of them. So that way, if you increase your damage by just 10, from 25 to 35, let's say, you will be 1 less hit for them. So if I did like 85, right? It's still 4 hits. But now to get 3 hits, it's possible a lot quicker. So I'm going to do that. And then, of course, then it's going to be linear. One thing we still need to add in is the ability to the mobs having more health, at least based on the level. And I could theoretically set that up now. Let me see. If I go to the enemy, remove this. I want to then begin play. Get game mode reference. get current dungeon level. And then here's starts. Get our set health. Set modify max health and set modified health. And I want to then also get current health modified, and we want to modify it by this dungeon level. So on dungeon level 1, so I could just multiply this, right? So every level they will double, then triple, then quadruple in health. But that seems like a lot. So I'm going to do the current health modified. The dungeon level I need to modify to float. I'm going to multiply it by 0.5 per. So I'm going to do it if this is great past the first level. So if this is the second level, let's say, this is level 2, this one becomes 1. And then we'll add it to this. So if this is 3, it's 1.5, so this becomes 2.5. Went to Twitch just to use Monka math. Hey Taha, welcome in. How's it going? If this is greater than the first floor, then we do all of this. Do I stream every night? Yes, I stream at 6 p.m. Pacific. Game dev Monday through Friday. Saturdays are my day off where I do the recordings and editing for the Sunday video. And Sundays is game day. But now the mornings / I guess afternoons have become Elden Ring time as well. So technically now I'm streaming twice a day. Probably won't stream twice on Sunday, but I'll just stream longer on Sunday. Most likely. Yeah, pretty much every day, just not literally every day. I'm gonna just do... I'll just do a function. Increase health by dungeon level. There we go. Okay. So now that we can tinker every time. So should be good now. Let's try with projectile. Oh.
Ads are here. Pausing.
Immediately ads time. What I'll probably do for you know what I'll probably do for the health modifier health modification is I might just make an array, set the values manually, and then yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make an array, make it as many rooms as I want, put in the multiplier that I want based on every single floor, and then we'll use that, because then I can have the actual mobs modified per level. Yeah. Yeah, we do that. So that way, if something is off with a single mob on a single floor, we can have it be, instead of, let's say, 2x like everyone else, it'll be like 1.5 or 2.5 or whatever it is for that floor only. More control. And I like more control. I love the Monka math. By the way, to this day, by the way, one, I don't know why it's called Monka. And two, I don't understand how Pepe the Frog got so popular online. Do not understand. At all. So instead of this mess, I'm going to just take make a new array. This is in the enemy. Yep. So this is going to be health modification by dungeon level. This is going to be a float array. I'll just give it 10 for now. I don't know why Monka. But you love Pepe, so cute. When I started seeing him, I did not like him at all. I don't find him cute. I find him weird, visually. But I did 0. What made me like him, not really like him, but like the emotes, was like a few specific emotes, like Sag. One, it's just really cool, fun to say Sag, like instead of just, and that's like the emote that did it, kind of for me, Sag. One of the most used stickers in WPP is Pepe holding a knife crying. Holding a knife crying? What? I'm actually gonna increase this more. 2.75, 3.5, 4.5. 5.5, 7, 8.5, 10. Oh, but that means So I'll get this one. You used to threat people? That's the context you use it for? Don't threaten people. That's not very nice. Okay. So now we have this level, but that also means that these guys will automatically also level get higher in health. So I'm gonna just set their health back to 1,000. Steel Claw, where is you? Okay, so that's looking good. Again, 85, 60, 60, 5, 45, 85, 60. Okay, we're good. So now let's try this. Right, so this should now be considerably, everyone should be considerably less tanky, which is good. Yep. Okay. That seems fine. One of them is in the lava. Why is he... Why did he go into the lava? Fine here. Fine so far. That was not good timing, but that was. Okay, I managed to block him. Yeah, you go into lava. Yeah, you just stay there. And you're not really avoiding it as much as I want. Flying over lava, no. I can actually just go in here and just jump out. I'm fine. Can't even do that. Basically, the way these areas work here is when you're inside of it, there's a timer. He's not flying. He's simply on the ground. Is just his sprite is in the air. So I don't have that kind of stuff in yet. Yes, he shouldn't take damage. You're right. Okay. They died. Great. You jerk. I need healing. Why did he jump that way? We got a card. Toxicora. That's why this thing was also low res. Remember how when I demoed this a few times. Oh, why is this not? Okay, the card's not going away. When I demoed that, was keep being low res. I didn't understand why. Why it was because of that bug. Okay, let's go to our pickup. Is there anything here that I want to... infinite card glitch? Yeah, we gotta fix that right now. Let's go to the room manager. Oh, I also need to... Hold on. Center? Yeah, this needs to be... Why is this here? That's not right. Oh, it's because I didn't put in the dimensions. 2 by 2 by 2. There we go. Oh, is this still under the old dimensions? Um... 1500, 400. Oh, this is 400. Yeah, the height I changed. I changed the height to 1500. Which means this needs to be 750. $3,000, yeah. So I need to go through every single room and reset it. Also, I need to get actor of class. If it's valid, I'm going to delete it, not set it. Delete actor. And then do this. Because otherwise I would need to like delete it manually. So now I can select it, press this button. There's the center, and it is actually in the center. Perfect. Because we need this to actually work properly. So let's configure this. This is 2 by 2 by 3. It's 2x2x2. And this center does need to work properly, so it is how a lot of the things are set up from. Thankfully, it's not very difficult to do so. By the way, so I know how I said that this is also like a humidifier and I have the water turned on. It's not great that it's just right next to me, because occasionally it just like spits out drops of like water onto my hand or onto my arm. Because it's right there. Instead of, you know, properly, you know. It's like, it feels like it's just very subtly just piss splash onto me. It's not the most pleasant thing. I mean, it is like a little bit bigger than this distance. Just like right here. Next to the keyboard and literally like my hands width next to the mouse. But it's not that wet to do damage. Like, it's not like I'm wiping off like sweat. It's just I can feel a little misty. It'll be fine. It could use a wash. Almost done with the SWAT. Manager. Okay. Good thing I noticed, is this probably what broke some things. The height probably not as much. It is more the center that would be the big one. So maybe the things would still work, but I don't want to risk it. I wonder if it's possible to create to get the actors inside of a level by having it selected using editor utility widgets. Could I have it check what's inside the level and then do something with it? Probably not. But it's a thought. Okay. So this is now done. Now, let's see what the hell's going on with the spawning of the item. Well, it's spawning fine. That's not what I want to check. Come here. So when it's a card, it's open. Oh, it doesn't destroy it. There you go. Problem solved. Just need a simple check. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. Kind of died in the lava ourselves. I need them to not stay there. Okay, well, I'll figure out something down the line. For now. If the AI is stupid and kills itself, that's fine. Does the dodging feel like it stops movement as much as it looks? What do you mean? I mean, it... I'm not sure what you mean by it stops movement. Like, you pause at the end there. So you don't, like, dodge and keep running. Is that what you mean? Yeah, there's a pause. Now that you mention that probably I should have it continue running afterwards. So that is actually a good suggestion. Is that guy in the lava? Oh no, he got out. What did I wait, what dropped? Another shard. I might... These guys are all fine. So something I want to add is health bars above the enemies. Wait. Why? Oh, there's a second floor. Like, why is this not clear? Yeah, there's a whole second floor. Ow. Nope. I'm at 5 health. It's fine. No one said I have to be able to clear this entire place. You know, on my first run. I think that's the boss over there. Yeah, that's the boss over there. No cards, unfortunately. Okay. Seems good. The meta progression stuff saves when you die, so it's fine, and saves when you beat an enemy, it doesn't save automatically. So yeah, this is fine. Can I fix do something about that dash real quick? Let's see. I only have a little bit of vulnerability. You travel quite a long the thing is, you're right, you travel a long distance. It's because of this getting up animation. Do I have it? What if so dash I did dash quick. Quick version. Copy here. And for the quick version, the last frame will be 4. So that means I cannot delete them here. Right, I can't delete the frames one by one. God damn it. It just looks so silly now. Effectively, I'm removing the getting up section of this. I wish I could bulk edit or bulk delete these, but you can't. Okay, 2 more. And last one. Okay. So here now in dash quick, let me play this, but we now get to swap these out. And now, if I go to my character, there's the dash. The dash quick. Um,
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I'll leave this as is. I'll see what it does. So I can now dash considerably faster. I need to have a little delay now. It definitely feels snappier without the extra animation. I just need to add a delay before you can dash again. No delay. This looks awesome. I'm now. I need a little bit of a delay. Otherwise, you just spam this with invulnerability frames. You have pretty much full invulnerability during this. Oh, I didn't add invulnerability. I need to add invulnerability. Yeah, this is too much. Oh yeah, I do have invulnerability. It's pretty much everything. Yeah, this is like you're just invulnerable as you're just dashing around. So it needs a delay. You can't have it infinitely dashing. Or I remove the invulnerability. And the delay doesn't need to be long. It just needs to be there. Add delay when battle. Off battle could be really nice moving around. Ooh. That's an interesting suggestion. That's an interesting suggestion. What we can do is get why can't I get game mode reference, not gameplay reference. Get game mode reference. I need to put a variable in here. So blueprints, game mode. When the room's activated, I want to also set up cool room activated. Oh, do I already have that? Oh, I just have something else called that. Is room activated? Sure. True, and I need to clean this up. So I say that every time I see it, and I always forget to clean up. It's something I don't need to do on stream, and so I always forget. Okay, so now we can do get is room activated. Do a little branch. So if it's not activated, just do this. If it is activated, we delay, let's say by a second. Probably longer. Let's try a second. So now, right, I can just dash around. And if I come into a room and it enables... Oh. Okay. No, that's... No. Not that way. So, hold on. It's this. Then... Actually, let me think about this. I have the can dash. I can also add another variable for dash cooldown. Dash and cooldown. Gotta go. Well, have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping by. I will see you next time. So if it is true, we're gonna set dash and cooldown to be true. And then we're gonna do this. I guess I could do this either way. Yeah. So we do this no matter what. Then we check if it's that. If it is, put dash and cooldown. And after a second, we can not. And I just put both of them here. If this room's activated, so again, I can dash around as much as I want. Go inside a room. Why do I see the walls? That's a problem. Why do I see the walls? What's going on? Oh, those are the walls of the boss room. Not working. Maybe I do need to do this. It's false. This goes here. I might need to play around with this tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Now it's working. It does mean I have a 1 second cooldown to dash. I might want to put that a little bit lower. I think 1 second cooldown is pretty good. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion, Mike. And now I can just dash around very quickly now that the room is cleared. I can just dash all I want. Okay, and now I can grab this. Take you. Card is gone. Awesome. It's there. Sweet. Yeah. That's a lot better. Plus, now I can just quickly dash around the entire place. I might want to put some kind of cooldown on it by default, not having like completely spammable. But when the room is, so now I can't spam it anymore. So I mean, it's fine for navigating around. Honestly, there are worse things than just being able to spam it. So. Okay, yeah, you're dead. And now I can spam it again. Okay. I need to stop him from, like, moving upwards when he dashes. But it's fine. Hey, got a health potion. Restore some health. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, that's, feels better. I think plays a lot better. Okay. But it is now late, so I'm gonna... Surprisingly, like, it's not been that, even though it's really hot in my room. Thank you, fan. Thank you, me, for buying it yesterday. Happy 4th of July to me, I guess, as a present, despite me not living in America right now. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back tomorrow at noon for some more Elden Ring. And again at 6 p.m. Pacific for some more game dev. As before, we got tomorrow I'll be testing, make sure that it packages correctly and everything like that, and fixing any bugs. Because I always run into issues with that on the weekends when I try to make the game dev video. So I want to tackle it on Friday. But thankfully, we actually managed to rebuild basically the entire layout and everything this past month, which is a big change. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.